The impact of tariffs and inflation is a real-life struggle for many businesses, and it's hitting close to home for one family-owned restaurant in California. A legacy at stake. Sol Bashirian, the owner of Sunday Gravy, an iconic Italian restaurant in Inglewood, California, is facing a challenging reality. With decades of history and a 30% sales increase since last year, you'd think the business is thriving. But here's where it gets controversial. Bashirian says they're barely breaking even. "My dad's legacy is at risk," Bashirian shared with CBS News. He invested everything he had to buy this place almost 50 years ago, and now we're struggling to keep it afloat. The issue, according to Bashirian, is the rising costs of imported ingredients, which are essential to their menu. The financial crunch. Financial analyst Hottovy from Placer.ai explains that restaurants catering to lower and middle-income consumers are facing a double whammy. They're dealing with increased costs, not just for food, but also for rent and other essentials. It's a perfect storm, Hottovy said. A recent report by Toast, a cloud-based management company, reveals that 48% of restaurants surveyed plan to raise menu prices to cope with rising costs. The National Restaurant Association estimates that menu prices would need to increase by a staggering 30.3% just to maintain a slim 5% profit margin under current economic conditions. It's a delicate balance, Bashirian added. Raising prices is not as simple as it sounds. There are printing costs involved, and we don't want to drive away our loyal customers. A delicate balance Sunday Gravy has implemented a 5% surcharge on bills to offset the impact of tariffs, which is allowed under California law as long as it's clearly displayed on menus. However, Hottovy warns of price fatigue among consumers who've been paying higher prices for years. The National Restaurant Association is advocating for imported food and beverages to be exempt from Trump administration tariffs, arguing that hikes could cost the industry billions this year. Bashirian hopes for relief, saying it would give us a fighting chance to continue our legacy. So, what's your take on this? Do you think businesses should pass on increased costs to consumers? Or is there a better way to navigate these economic challenges? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.